McLaren's way. Well, let's first of all put that question to Laurent Mekies, but congratulate him on a job well done by actually all the drivers today from within the Red Bull camp. But start with Max. I mean, just a masterclass yesterday, and then was away and gone from early.
Yeah, really, what to say. You know, as you say, such a masterclass in qualifying yesterday. You know, a huge gap in super difficult conditions with the wind blowing at 60 kph, and today, you know, it was difficult to estimate what would be the race. It's so specific. It was not so clear, you know, how much of the progress we could bring on a track like here. So it's a good feedback for everyone that has been pushing so hard in Milton Keynes to get the car faster, and it's you know, we know Baku is also very specific with only slow speed corners, but certainly, you know, it's two tracks in a row where at least we had the pace to fight.
How much confidence does that give you for the rest of the year? We know Singapore maybe not your strongest track historically, but the title fight in terms of Max, at least a second, is still very much on, I think.
Well, you know, we did say quite a few races ago, you know, we want to take it race by race. We don't want to leave any stones unturned when it comes to 25 campaign. We know it didn't start the way we all wanted, but ultimately everybody has been pushing so hard to step by step brings that car back into competitiveness, and that's how we will use the next races. And of course, championships for the manufacturers is open now for second and third place, but even more important than that, we fight to get more and more learning, to unlock more and more understandings, because it's things that we will carry to next year, even if the regulations are completely different.
Laurent, I want to ask you about that decision to start Max on the hard tyre. I think we're all a bit surprised when that popped up on the grid to see the person in P1 on pole potentially give away that advantage maybe slightly with a harder tyre. Was that Max's decision, a strategy decision? You'd not run that tyre at all this weekend, so a big call, I think, that one.
Yeah, you're right. It's you know, Max pushed a lot for that. Honestly, we knew it was not so much about, you know, knowing what tires is better than the others, but it was, you have seen yesterday 6 or 7 red flag in qualifying, so we knew it was a race that could be dictated by when the safety car will come, and we sort of knew that, you know, we will drive to when the safety car comes, and we'll try to stay out, and Max has been pushing a lot to say, well, you know what, if we drive to wait for the safety car to come, then we want that tire, and it comes with other risk. But he was very convincing in saying that he will deal with the other risk.
Well, that's it. It's actually a really interesting point you bring up there, Laurent, because I suppose you've got to throw caution to the wind if you've got any chance of catching the McLarens. He did it in Monza as well, didn't he? He said he slightly changed. He wanted a riskier setup almost. He went with the skinnier rear wing there, and he's done the same here by helping you make those decisions. How active are you? Is he more active in making these decisions than he used to be, or is it just that you feel like you've got to take risk?
No, you know, I think the reality is that you have everyone in Milton Keynes trying to unlock more, trying to analyze, you know, analyze the data. And nobody has ever given up on this season in terms of understanding why we were not reaching the level we wanted. And little by little, there is no silver bullet, there is no big item. But there have been a few things that have been unlocked from everyone at the factory. There have been a few things at the track that have been unlocked from the work that Max and Yuki have been doing with their engineers, and all together it seems to add up. And at least on these two tracks, with the slow speed corners here, we were back in the game. But as you said, Singapore is very, very different in 2 weeks' times. And then again, the rest of the season is back to the medium speed corner where McLaren had a huge advantage also only a couple of races ago. So it will be part of the challenges.
And a great race for Yuki as well, up there in the points, fighting with the racing bulls. Were there any other decisions that needed to be made on the pit wall there, or were you happy just to let them race?
No, there is no way we can make any decisions anyway. But no, honestly, the Yuki had a very strong race. He was lapping, you know, 3 tenths away from Max. Max was on a very, very strong day, so it's great for Yuki. He has been fighting a lot for that clean sample. Now we have been talking about it for a while now, and he needed a very, very clean sample today. And yes, it was a bit tight with with the last pit stop with Liam and with Charles. But we took the slot and they had a good fight together.
Just one final one. Are you being pragmatic, or is there a little bit, just a tiny bit in the back of your mind that thinks Max being Max, if he can win every race from here until the end of the season, he's got half a chance?
We take it race by race.
All right, thanks, Laurent. We'll let you go to the team brief. That will be.
Yeah, we have listened the interview. I wanna say thank you to him for his performance of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I just want to say congratulations to him for all of his efforts. As I was saying on the press conference, I'm not going to comment absolutely anything. Just I want to remind to you that we are at the test period on YouTube, and we are just struggling to have the views that we had before 2-3 months. We are just kindly asking to all our viewers to give their support to us, to like the video as much as they can, to comment absolutely anything about the video, about me, about our channel, or just to put some emoji on the channel, and of course to share the videos with your friends, and maybe to subscribe to this channel, because your support is absolutely everything to us. And before I forget, just I want to remind you that from the beginning of the next season, with me and with my friends, we are going to do Formula 1 sim racing. We have created our new Formula 1 sim racing channel. From the beginning of the next season, we are going to do sim racing on that channel. If you gave your support to us also on the channel, it will make us really happy. We are going to put the channel's link on the comment section. You can find it on the description section, and of course you can find the channel on the card section. And of course, don't forget to like this video, to comment, and to subscribe it.